Hey, what's up? It's Reagan and welcome back to my channel. Today I am sharing with you my birthday book bash readathon. I'm super excited for this. My birthday is in September, and so we're not really doing anything, with everything that's going on in the world, and so we're just chilling at home, and I thought what better time to just spend the week reading books that I actually really want to read. And I thought, okay, if I'm gonna do this for my birthday week, why not just ask if anyone else wants to read with me? So I created this readathon. Feel free to join along. There's only 4 prompts and it's super simple. So let me grab my coffee and let's get started. This is a very dachshund theme today. I have this bamboo dachshund mug I got for only £3 at Morrison's, which is like this chain grocery store if you're not from the UK. So I have my homemade decaf, unfortunately iced latte. I need to cut back on my caffeine, so I'm trying to do decaf, and then see if I can do a quick little devil pay for you. I don't know if you can see that, but they're dachshunds in teacup socks. I'm obsessed. I have a dachshund back in America. Her name's Poppet. She's my princess. Anyway, this readathon. So for all of these books, I'm going to have story prompts on my Instagram that you can use to follow along and share what you're reading, and then I'll include a hashtag so that we can all find each other's posts if we're participating. Okay, so the first prompt is to read a book that starts with the same letter as your name. Super easy. My name is Reagan. I'm going to be reading Rivers of London by Ben Aaronovitch. Not sure how to say it. This is an adult fantasy mystery thriller book that I've been eyeing for a long time. I just hauled this in a recent video. I got this at bargain price for £3. So exciting. It's blurred by Diana Gabaldon, who wrote the Outlander series, and she said it's like if Harry Potter grew up enjoying the fuzz in London, and I think that's such a cool concept. And from my understanding, the story picks up when this detective, Peter Grant, takes a witness statement from someone who is already dead. I think it sounds like a really interesting book. I feel like it's gonna have a little bit of comedy in it, or like witty banter, and I don't know if that's just me making it up or if I've heard that from somewhere, but I don't feel like this book is gonna be scary. I think it's just gonna be kind of, yeah, I think it might have some like wit to it. I don't know, but I love fantasy. I love adult fantasy. I'm really getting into that genre now. And now that I'm 25, like maybe I need to start reading more adult books. Is that a thing? I don't know. Also, I should mention you can read anything, any format, audiobook, paperback, hardback, ebook, whatever. Any genre, any page length, just join in on the fun. My second prompt is to read a book that I've been wanting to read, meaning to get to, but just haven't yet, and I picked Dark Shores by Danielle L. Jensen. She wrote the Malediction trilogy, which I recently talked about in some of my other videos. I loved it. This is a YA fantasy, but I feel like it reads a little bit more older YA, and that's how I felt about this series. This is a trilogy. I think the 3rd one is about to come out. And it's not pirate themed. I do know that because she talked about that on her website. But I do know that it's a fantasy romance that takes place out at sea and follows a captain of a ship and a legion and a boy and a girl who have to go on this perilous journey and probably find love together. I've heard great things about it. I really don't want to know anything more because I loved her other series so much. I don't want to spoil myself. So I'm just telling you, this is what I'm going to be reading. I will post reviews for all of these on my Bookstagram at RAGAN'S Reads if you want to check them out, and then I'll do more in-depth reviews in my bedroom book chats, which I've done recently, and I'll link a description to that video up above and down below. I've done a couple of them. So yes, second prompt, just read a book that you've really been meaning to read. Okay, prompt number 3 is to read a book that is the color of your gemstone. For September, my gemstone or birthstone is a sapphire, and so I am choosing Catherine of Aragon, the True Queen, the first in the 6 Tudor Queens series by Alison Weir, which is a historical fiction series, of course, about King Henry VIII's wives. The inside end pages are so pretty. I love it. I got this book for 10 pence. Yeah, might have been free maybe. I think it might, yeah, I would think it was free. My husband brought this back and he got this for free. It's awesome. I did damage the spine. I broke it the day I got it because of this photo right here from my Instagram. I walked up books and I balanced on my point shoes, and On my first try, I fell off the stack. I like twisted my ankle and I rolled off because I was not engaging my core properly, and yeah, I broke the spine. But I really want to read this. I've been into historical fiction a lot recently, especially the Tudor time period, something that I've always loved studying, but lately I've just been like, I need to reread all the books I've already read and read more. So I have the first one. I'm going to read it. It's chunky. I do have all week to read these, so I'm going to try to read 4 books in 1 week, which is a lot for me. I usually read like 4 books a month. Okay, then the very last prompt, which is prompt number 4, is to read a book where the main protagonist is the same age as you. Okay, so I picked these prompts and I had a hard time finding one that fit this, so yeah, maybe I should do a different one next time. But I think it's a really good prompt because I like to read about people my age. I find myself when I'm reading YA books when they're like 17, I envisage them as being like my age. I have to make them older for the story to relate more to me. So I thought, okay, I'll just read a book that actually has someone who's 25. I googled for like 2 hours and I really struggled to find books that said this person was 25 or even 24, 26, 27. I wanted to like find an age range. Yeah, so I struggled. So I decided that I would pick a adult fantasy romance book because it's a genre that I've been wanting to read more of. I really want to read some more romances, and I want to read adult books, and I want to read fantasy, so I thought I'd combine them. Okay, so my choice for this is Radiance by Grace Draven. I'm going to read this as an ebook. This is an adult fantasy romance that's Beauty and the Beast inspired. It has a 4.0 on Goodreads, which is a really high rating. It is about, from my understanding, a man and a woman who are of different, what would you call it? Species, I guess. Like one is kind of like a monster and she's human or human-esque, and he's a prince and she's the niece of a king, and they're forced to be married and they hate each other. So it is a hate to love, from my understanding. I know that there's a sequel. I don't know if that there's a 3rd book, but I have heard so many good things about this book. I watched a lot of reviews on it, and I just think, you know what? It's my birthday. I'm just going to read what I want to read. I'm going to read this on ebook. So that's it. This is taking place the week of Sunday, September 13th through Sunday, September 19th, which is the day of my birthday. And let me know in the comments below if you want to participate, or hit me up on Instagram. I love hearing from you guys in DMs and in comments. And I've already had a couple of people tell me what they're going to read for this readathon, and that's so exciting. Like, even if it's just a small group of people doing it, it just makes me so happy. I just love reading with other people and making friends through this, which is so cool. So let me know if you guys want to participate, or if you want to do this the week of your birthday. Let me know in the comments, and I will see you next time. Bye!